Our first author started her writing journey at 50, and that proves that creativity and inspiration can spark at any age. I want you to please welcome Cheryl Peña, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, glad to be here.
Now, what made you want to start writing? Because there's a lot of folks out there that want to write books, but what made you want to start?
I've been writing stories since before I could even write. I was pretty much creating stories since I was 3, and it was just because my mom read stories to me and I loved it, and I loved books and anything to do with literature. And the only thing was, as far as the publishing journey didn't start until I turned 50, because my sister passed away, my twin, passed away.
Sorry to hear about that.
Thank you. It was several years ago but I wanted to do something to honor her. She was a very talented writer and artist, and I thought that doing something creative would be a good way to honor her memory.
So that's really your inspiration.
Yeah,
and what keeps you going. Okay, now your books include older protagonists. Why is that?
I feel like older protagonists aren't always included in genre fiction, especially sci-fi. You see a lot of people writing about coming of age or maybe 20s or so, but not older than that. And I'm older than that, so I would like to be represented in fiction as well. So I thought I would write stories that I would like to read.
Well, yeah, there's going to be older folks in space and, doing stuff, right?
Yeah, and you're never too old to have an adventure or, do something kind of spur of the moment or anything like that, or start over.
So the newest book, this is your newest one, right?
That's the newest one.
Okay, this is Chimera.
The Chimera Gambit.
Yeah. Well, you picked a really interesting title, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about a spaceship that goes missing at about the outer reaches of the solar system, and then this man gets tasked to find it, and he ends up going on in space, which he hates. He hates going in space, and he ends up going on this adventure, and he's a settled career guy, and he ends up, I guess, discovering more about himself in addition to...
So it's about self-discovery.
Yes, it is, sort of,
Space, self, all discovery. I tell you what, you've inspired me. I think I'm going to start doing it. I mean, you've inspired me to do it. How can folks find your work?
I am on Threads mostly, and I also have a website. And there should be links to my other social media on my link tree, which should be on my Threads. You can just go to the profile page, it's there.
It's there.
But I'm mostly on Threads and my my blog,
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And we're gonna go from space, I think, to children's books, right, Roma?
We are, Paul and Cheryl. Thank you both again for kicking off that book club for us. But I am with 2 real estate agents, Sandra Gonzalez and Deborah Hausmann, and they decided to write a book about the challenges maybe of moving to a new home for little ones. Lulu's new nest.
Yes.
What inspired it other than the obvious?
So we've been wanting to do this for years, and we decided this year, let's just do it. Let's sit down. We sat down in my living room, drank some champagne, took us a couple of times, but we got it all together. We wanted it to be vibrant, fun.
Lots of colors, and we want children to be able to relate to it, and we felt like animals was really the way to go, and who better to advise than the original Animal Kingdom movers, which are birds.
Oh, so sweet. So you guys talk about navigating that when maybe a parent needs to move to another city or even their own neighborhood, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we wanted to incorporate it with our company. So we have Minus San Antonio, and we said what better than to use the birds, who are their feathery friends who help them navigate through the move.
And then show me how interactive it is, because first of all, the illustration is inspired by your daughter's original artwork.
That's correct. Victoria's a little artist.
Okay.
So she helped us create, this is Bella, one of the birds. She's a bluebird. This is Lulu, and then it's really fun because if you go to the back of the book, it's also a coloring book.
That's perfect for kids.
So they're able to color all the characters.
Yeah, and Sandra mentioned we're both moms, and there's a lot of feelings with kiddos, and books are a great way for you to start that conversation so they can talk about their feelings, because moving, us being realtors, we see it all the time. It's hard, and so for parents to be able to just bridge that conversation and have it in such a fun way, and kiddos, actually, there's a few little things that kids can do within the book, actionable things like put a birdhouse up or create a memory box. It talks about all those things that kids can relate to and do to make it a little bit easier.
Y'all thought of it all. That's very sweet.
It was so much fun. We actually went to one of the schools to read, and we asked all the kids who's moved. Every single one of the kids raised their hand.
So it's very relatable.
So it's very relatable, and it was cute that they were able to see the birds giving the kids the advice, and who's made a birdhouse. Oh, I have, or I want to, and so it's really fun to see their reaction to the book.
For sure. How can people get the books and reach out to y'all?
This is on Amazon.
Yep.
And then we have a lot of information on our Facebook, our website, which is My Nest San Antonio, and we are also on Instagram.
Yeah, and we have a little trailer too if you want to check it out. It's in our YouTube page. So many ways to get it and find out about it.
Well, thank you ladies both so much for being with us today and being part of the
having
GDSA
us.
Book Club. Go get your Lulu's New Nest and stay with us because after the break, you can help support